Yo, it's 7420 TV. How am I think it's a podcast? We back here with a stream, y'all. I'm streaming today. Might as well get it done. I just want to make a recant video, man. I think I might have defended Mama Duck, man. I didn't know she was out here doing all this shit. I didn't know none of that. So who the best person that exposes this shit? Miss 504, man. This lady has dug in on Hassan and Tammy probably more than I have. So this video I want to play is a little stream she did earlier, basically explaining from a woman's point of view, which I wanted anyway. So I'm gonna get into the video and let's talk, man.
Son, I didn't know that I would meet my daughter's dad. Life has its own way of doing things and lining things up. So I meet my son's dad, and not my son's dad. I meet my daughter's dad. We get married. Okay, so we get married, and my daughter came. Now, let me tell you something, Mama Duck. You're not me, and I'm not you. But I will tell you this. I knew after my daughter, that was it. That's a wrap. I'm not about to sit here and keep having no damn babies.
Man, I do agree, because I only got one son, and I seen how hard it is with one. So me and my wife made a pact, man. That's it. One is hard enough, and he 9. So, I mean, she do got a point. So to have 10 would be a fucking outrageous number to have.
I'm blessed with my daughter. I was blessed with my son. And I'm still blessed because I have his spirit still here within me. So I am blessed to have both of my children, but by no means am I going to have any more children. You got to be thinking, okay, I'm married now, but me and my husband divorced. What's going to happen next? I might meet somebody. I don't need another baby. I'm doing things on my own. I'm trying to make my life work on my own.
Hey, when you come in, man, if you leave back out, hit that like button, share this video. Trying to get this stream out there, man. Trying to get at least 100 views on here. So share this video if you can.
But to keep pushing babies after babies after babies, and your condition of living is not stable. It's not stable. Because see, some of what this little clown said, okay, he just said it wrong. I'm going to clear up all he said. There does become a time as a adult.
And she do got a point. I'll give it to her. And Hassan be having points. It's just the shit doesn't come out right. He does not put it. If you respected women, I think, and then said what he said, it might have come out a whole nother way. But the fact that he doesn't respect women, that's probably why it came out the way it came out.
Adult and as a role model and as a mother, that you have to say, you know what? If I keep having all these children and I'm not able to raise them right, my money not too good, I'm not working, I'm on government assistance, I'm in the projects, I want a better life for my children. I gotta have a better life for my children. But that's...
And she right. Living in the ghetto, I feel like, why do people think having multiple kids is going to get you the money and get you out and get you housing? It might get you housing, but it's not going to get you out the hood. The more kids you have, to be honest with you, it's not. It's not. And I lived in the hood, and I've seen so many girls have multiple kids thinking that child support and suing the baby dad. Well, the baby dad got to have a job to get child support. That's number one. Number two, no matter where you go, most likely they're not going to give you housing and vouchers where they want you to go anyway. And 3, it's just not enough money. It caps you out. First of all, you get capped out of the 6 kids anyway. So the 6 kids and you got 10, you're only going to get help for 6. So you got 4 that you ain't getting help for. And you got to figure a way out to subsidize those 4 kids. House, clothes, shelter, food, school, all that shit like that.
Not what the case was with you. And I'm not saying that to point you out or make you out to be the villain or the black sheep. I'm not doing that at all. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. You should not at no point right now be talking to none of these guys Not one. They set you up on that call.
See, and that's crazy. I didn't know that she was out here still dealing with these dudes. And I know of a story. I ain't seen no names of a person that dealt with somebody and got that baby dad killed. Kind of the same way this kind of happened, except this happened with uh, a son. Not saying that who she was talking to on the phone set the son up, but why would you do that to put doubt on people's heads? Now people, it could have been an innocent phone call, but the perception on the perception on YouTube is they ain't want to hear that. They hear you talking to dudes from Chicago and knowing what happened to your son. So why are you talking to these little young boys? Like you putting yourself out there. And like I said, I didn't know she was doing all this shit until somebody sent me this live, and I kind of pre-heard a little bit of it. And I was like, damn, she was out here doing all that shit, and I'm out here defending her, and she out here doing all that shit.
And it's sad that I can see this way in New Orleans and you not seeing it right there with them. I mean, let me know. You sat there on that call and the little dude is telling you. He is sitting there telling you, well, I ain't even say your name. I ain't even say your name. What's your name? You know what? And you, Sheena, you said Lashina. You said your name. Did it not dawn on you when he said that he was setting you up then? Huh? They knew your name. They needed you.
Like I said, man, I feel like a mother that's scorned. The last thing she's gonna do, bro, is go hang and deal with some young boys from the same city that killed her son. So they got points. And like I told y'all, the perception on Facebook, until I became a YouTuber, you start to see that a lot of it's for algorithm. They set her ass up. But rather, like I said, she's grown. So whether they set you up or not, instead of mourning and being home with your family and your other kids or whatever, it seems like that you're talking to young boys. It's like, and you don't think or worry about what the perception is going to be on Facebook or YouTube?
To say your name so that they could use this against you like it is now. But you see where you messed up at was you said specifically that you never had a conversation with them. It was only text messaging. That's what you said. But then look how Karma bites everybody in the ass. That's my best friend in life, other than my daughter. Karma comes right back on motherfuckers instantly when you doing some fucked up shit. Now, these boys got you on here telling them how good your pussy is, telling them how if they get it as soon as they put it in, it might make.
And I'm sorry that y'all gotta hear all this, but this, like I said, this is new to me. I didn't even know she was doing it. Like I said, I didn't know they was hitting it. I didn't know they was doing. Like I said, I didn't know she was doing all this. So damn, it's like I said, and y'all know I 100. I feel like if Tammy and Hassan had more respect for women, what they said would have came out different. But it's still, I understand the point, but I don't understand how the message was delivered. Put it that way. And I just feel like damn, man, you out here giving a pussy away, like you not thinking about your son. So it kind of do bring me back when she was on Tammy's show and she kind of defended the girl that was the mom that fucked LeBron's friend. Which, I mean, it's two different scenarios because LeBron's still alive. Duck is not here. So those scenarios, and the way she defended it made me feel like, damn, well, would you do that? And then 2 days later, somebody sent me this live and you did exactly the shit that I heard you say on the Tommy show.
Make them want to go and leave California. What mother sits on a conversation with the apps? This ain't even his friends. Hey, Spitting Fire. Hey, honey. Who else came in? Danielle. Hey, I'm just trying to get this
Like, that's like me, something happening to me, and my wife or my mom sleeping with one of the ops. Maybe not being an op that did it, but an op that know, or an op that's from that neighborhood. Why would you do that? You know what the perception on YouTube is going to be. Whether it's your business, you're grown or not, because she's grown, she can do what the fuck she want. But something has something, or some things have standards to them. I.e., your son dying, but you worry about fucking the next nigga, not getting the rest of the kids out the hood. Not so I see why people went in the way they went in on her, but I just don't feel like the bitch word should be called, or how she parenting, because everyone that's a parent know there is no playbook, no nothing to parenting. There is no book you can find that tells you how to be a better parent. It's all about experiences, and if shit happens and how you handle it when it happens. That's all. And to us, how you handled it from how most of us was raised, that's why we're saying you're a failure. Only because the way we were raised and the shit that our moms and dads would and wouldn't do, it's like you did. And I always had this conversation with people how the new grandparents these days are more younger than the damn parents are. Meaning, back in the day, yo, you can go to your grandma's house for the summer while your mom do whatever she gotta do, whatever. Nowadays, your grandma out having a hot girl summer. So, the shit, I mean, I understand the message, but just like I said, you don't have to drop the bitch word, Hassan and Tammy, and ignorant. Just say what you gotta say without the disrespect. That's all you gotta do.
This out because I don't want to get messed up in my stuff right now. This is serious to me. And I rode for you. I'm riding for you, and I'm riding for you, and I'm riding for you. And I'm still going to ride for you. Now, what I'm going to do is play this some more. And we're going to go and let the ones who probably haven't heard it hear it. And by no means am I attacking you. But you see, that's why we have it hard as sisters, as Black women. We already get judged just because we Black. Now, Tommy.
Now, I can't say I feel like it's an attack on Black women. I will say that because they're saying it's a problem with having a bonnet on. But it's not a problem with a guy going outside wearing a fucked up 1970s do-rag. Ain't a problem with that. But it's a problem when a woman wears a bonnet to go to work and takes it off when she gets to work. Or maybe she was rushing out the house. Maybe she didn't do her hair. Like, my thing is, we keep saying the Black man getting beat down by the cops. And then instead of us taking that same anger out on the cops and other people, we do the same thing to the Black woman. Does that make sense? Listen to Tommy. He disrespects Black women every day of the week. Listen to Hassan. Hassan disappeared. I guarantee you another day or two, he's going to do a video in a hotel somewhere. That's Hassan's MO. Just watch him for a month. But back to what I was saying. At the end of the day, I understand the message. It's just you don't have to have disrespect. Stop calling women bitches and stupid and they don't know how to parent and how you lose 5 out of 10 and da-da-da-da-da. And listen, shit happens. But I just don't feel like Mama Duck is learning from the shit. I just think she's just going right back to the shits. So I want to know how she acted when Brick died. I want to know how she acted when the other ones died in the fire. Because it seemed like they it seemed like, I don't know, it just seems like she wants clout. It's like she wants the hot girl summer type of vibe. I don't know why I feel like that. It just does, because I know if I lost my son, no, y'all wouldn't even see me on the internet. Fucking deactivate all my socials. Like, you wouldn't see me on the internet, and I damn sure wouldn't be out here fucking my son ox. Like, come on, bruh. But like I said, at the end of the day, my topic is more of the disrespect. How somebody's gonna parent is how they're gonna parent. Like I told you, there's no fucking playbook for parenting. So you can't judge somebody's parenting. But what I can judge is your actions and the shit that you do afterwards. See, once the child's gone, the parenting's gone. I can't judge you on nothing how you parented when he was younger, all the way up to when he was grown, 18. I can't judge you on that. What I can judge you on is how you act after something happened to your son. That's what I can judge you on.
You over there sodomizing ass, let me tell you something. There is a way to speak to a woman. I don't give a damn what her life consists of. Your dick wasn't in her. Did you sleep with her? Then where's all your anger coming from? You don't like black women anyway. You call us out our names every single day, and with you dumbass black women over there siding with this nigga. He don't give a damn about none of y'all. He give a damn about your bank accounts and what you keep him going in life with. That's all he has to do with you dumb black motherfuckers over there. Because all y'all over there giving this man money to degrade you. What make you think you so better than Lashina? When he say black bitch.
And she got a point. Because if you feel that way, then, like I always say, Tammy got a daughter. So you can't say all black women this and you feel that way, because you honestly hate black women, you hate your daughter, and you hate your baby mom. And it's that simple. Hassan, we already know that everything he do is a facade. He don't love women at all. He want men. That's why he argue with men and invites men to his dick and all this other shit. Tammy, I think Tammy is just more on a freaknik side. He already got caught eating the ass of somebody he didn't know. I never heard about that story. Jamil aired his ass out. He's braiding hair. He the one that told us Bam like little light-skinned Puerto Rican motherfuckers. What is Hassan? Wasn't Hassan the same guy that was gonna stab the Rican boy that stabbed Bam? What happened to the whole rape shit? What happened to you was molested? What happened to all that, Hassan? You take it out on a black woman, but won't take it out on the motherfucker that did this to you. He thied you, bro. Ain't nobody know what thigh was until you came in the picture. So why is it you'll come at a woman for strength, but when a man come at you, like the Chicago niggas, for instance, you took the mama duck like she wasn't shit, but Chicago niggas, you never once told them to shut the fuck up. All you said was, don't ask a real nigga a question and don't respect the real answer. Or, that's not respectful, let me talk. Oh, why y'all bring it back in the past? Me and mama duck squash that. You sound like a cold bitch. But when a woman comes up there, oh, nigga, you got assault charge for beating up a woman, for hitting her with a bottle, all that shit. All that shit. So is there any way possibly that you're going to tell me you love women? I got a video of you having a mental state breakdown and partially halfway swinging at your daughter. You act like you wanted to hit her. So if that wasn't the case, why your daughter called for her other sister to come over there? I got that video too. You hate women, period, meaning you hate your own kids. Period. And then, ain't you the one that said, hurt people, and people that get touch other people? I mean, we heard all this shit we heard from you, Hassan. Until you came up here, nobody knew what thigh was. Until you came up here.
Bitch, he's speaking on everybody. Every one of us. And y'all sitting over there having a damn gay old time with this sodomizing ass nigga. Bitch, you stands in towels in front of your own daughter with your print hanging out. And you got time to talk about this? No. That's not what you should do. Your mouth don't still hurt from when that nigga punched you in it? And you got the nerve to...
That's what I said. Remember when I told y'all that it's a video with Tammy out there walking in like a lobby or something, or like a mall, and somebody rocked his snot box and knocked his fucking head off? And you know what he did? He screamed and ran like a bitch, right? But then, when a black woman, he hit a black woman that had an accident on the side of the road. All she asked him for insurance information. He calling her all types of names and shit. You know what he did? He threatened to pull a gun out on a black woman. Threatened to shoot her right where she stands. But when the black guy punched on him, he screamed and ran. So, somebody need to dig back in history, man. And we need to see what had happened. Well, we know, I told you, I got a video when I told you he admitted that his mom gave him to his white zaddy when he was in high school. So we know he was given away, but we don't know why he was given away. But whatever happened back in them high school days is where he began to hate women. Because you're not born gay. It's something you're taught to like. I'm sorry, and that's what I believe.
to be on here degrading every sister. You and Hassan are sellouts. You two are what the white man is using against us. It's you that's the distraction. Both of you. Coons is what he using. Coons. Little monkeys. That's what y'all running around here swinging from trees. Doing the devil's work. They in here. They don't.
I told you that because remember, I only been on a YouTuber for maybe what, maybe 2 months, and in 2 months I watched Tommy scam his own black people. 2 months. How can you say you care about us? I told you they're here to distract us. That's why all of a sudden he's making an uproar with this and black women. He's somehow protected, man, because to talk like the way he talking, other when he got punched on, of course.
Moved in y'all head. Y'all keep talking about these sisters. You keep talking about these boys and men. Let me tell y'all something. Instead of belittling black women, even you, what's that nigga name? Kevin Samuels, even you. Y'all are 3 black men on here. And guess what? All of you all have a nice following. A good bit of subscribers. But what do you do with it? Nothing. Badger the black race. Well, let me ask you this. When y'all look in the mirror, what color do you see?
I told y'all, I knew a friend back in the day who was black, probably blacker than me, who swore she was white, thought she was better than everybody. And I told people, it's going to be that one day where you're going to get put in your place and you're going to feel how black you really are. I said that 1,000 times. I've been around people who don't understand that you are the same color as me. At the end of the day, even some white people that's in the hood, they all get looked at like us. But for some reason, they think they're better than us, and I can't figure that the fuck out.
Especially you, sodomizer. What do you see? Because you about 3 different shades of black in your face, bitch. 3 different shades of black is what you are just in your face. You're brown right up in here, and all this is ashed up right here. So I don't know what part what nigga left his seed there. Blue right here, white. Then all up under here is blue black. And your lips is pink and whatever color they choose to be. So again, know why you do not like brothers? Because you don't know what it is to be a good black man, a black man of caliber. You came out on here sucking dick just like Hassan to get to where y'all are now. That's what you're doing. Bitch, you a hot fudge Sunday around this hoe. You don't know what you are, and you got the nerve to want to talk down to sisters. She knows she wrong. What y'all think y'all can do? Badger her? What you trying to get in her head bad enough so she could take her own life? That's what y'all about? For views. Lowest channel there is right now. Numbers ain't moving. But you brought yourself on that channel. And you even asked him, why is this man constantly wanting to know my dick size? Why does he constantly want to know about my dick? You see, you enjoyed that because when you knew he asked you that, you didn't leave and say, you know what? You're going too far. I'm out of here. No, you came back. You stayed because he gave you that movie Cover. You remember in Cover? Where the basketball player and the other dude, they were gay and they would come up to each other and be like, excuse me.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.
All right, baby. I'll wait. I think. Let me see. Do I have to click how many gonna come up here? It's just gonna come up here.
I wanted to talk to you about your discussion.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they want to know how connected she is, and now look. How do you explain this? How do you explain this to the law? How do you explain this to the mayor?
And
there's a lot of explaining to do.
It is. It is.
Remember I said that? I said, how is Mama Duck going to go around to, like, the government places and the high-ranker people and the cops and anything like that? I mean, imagine her going to court on the day that they go to trial with the old block people, and they play the recordings of her flirting with members or people that know some of them on that stand. That's not going to look good. It's going to look like, I mean, I don't want to say it because I don't want it to get used as a defense, but it's going to look like that if you something happened to your son, I mean, of course she didn't probably know the person she's talking to had any connections with them, but I guarantee you 100% likely they did. And when she get to court, they're going to play that recording, or they're going to play whatever they got of her talking to them, and they're going to feel like, okay, well, if they did this, did you know they did this? And did you know how long they did this? And how do you know these people? Like, this is when speculation, see, when you go to, you don't want to go to court and open up that door of speculation, because then that's when you lose. When people start speculating, they got to doubt, especially something like this, that has a mother in it, that's pertaining to mother. Especially this shit. And like I told y'all, before I defended Mama Duck, I didn't know none of this shit. None of it. I'm thinking she really was grieving. I mean, of course she probably really is hurt and grieving. And people do dumb shit when they grieve. That's why I'm like, how are y'all coming at her when people do the dumbest shit when they grieve? You can't tell. The one thing they tell you is you can't tell somebody how to grieve. You always hear that, right? So then why doesn't it apply to her? Why does she get that pass of maybe she wanted to get her rocks off because she's so stressed the fuck out? Like, come on, like, we are all grown here. Let's think grown. Let's think shit that you can do when you're grown. You can make your own decisions when you're grown. It might not be the good ones, but who is anybody to talk about her? Yeah, like I said, I understand how people feel, but at the end of the day, no one knows the circumstances around it. No one knows how she's feeling, losing that many. Like I said, maybe she don't care, maybe she do care. It ain't for us to know or care. She's grieving, and people grieve and do the dumbest shit. I have seen it. I lost my great-great-grandma. When I finally snapped the fuck out, it was almost months later with my wife. Months later, I'm sitting downstairs, and all of a sudden, I just go off. People grieve different. She might not grieve when it happened. She might not grieve at the funeral. She might not grieve. This might be her grieving. Talking to somebody, or thought she can talk to somebody about it. Somebody can understand it. Who knows? No one knows the circumstances. All you hear is the video and the audio.
You got 5, okay, and I'm looking at that. 5 kids. I lost my son last year. That's one child I lost. It's devastating every day for me to kiss my son's urn when I leave out the house and when I come back.
So, okay, not being smart. How did you grieve when that happened to you? I mean, I'm not saying you probably ran out and did something stupid, but how did you grieve? I'm sure that you grieved in a way that somebody else don't grieve. Like, that's what like the whole time as I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, wait a minute, I didn't over defend her. I didn't over defend her at all. Maybe that's the way she grieves. But to get called the name she got called when there's no parenting playbook, there's no certain way to raise a child. Like when Hassan said, oh, you raised demons. Everybody else raising doctors and lawyers and... So you mean tell me, when the baby's in your stomach for 9 months, you can say, oh, babe, this baby can come out to be a doctor. So look, we got to go by this book so that he become a doctor. We got to go by this book so he becomes a lawyer. We got to go by this book so do that make fucking sense to you? No. No one thinks that their son is going to come out or daughter is going to come out and be a demon, since I want to call them that. No one said that, oh, out of 10 kids, 10 is going to be successful. Let's be honest, bro. In the hood, it's lucky that 3 get out at one time. It's lucky that 1 gets out. Like, so come on, bro. Give her props. He did become a successful rapper. Y'all loved him for that. Y'all wasn't calling his mom all this shit when he was that rapper, when he was alive. Like I told y'all, Hassan talked that shit when Duck was alive, and all of a sudden he apologized for it. Same that shit he did with Jim Jones and Mel Murder and Shotty 93. All these people, if y'all have not understand that are real, he comes back with an apology video about it. But this one he didn't because Duck's not here. But then when he was on that Clubhouse with Joe Capone, JJ Capone, whatever the name is, he sounded like a complete bitch. There was no shut the fuck up. There was no bitch. There was no rock snot box. All he kept saying is you can't answer real nigga questions if you don't want a real nigga answers. Well, give a real nigga answer to this. Show your disability papers for them arms, bruh. Cause I never do see your arm raise your arms no higher than this. And then Tammy over here taking pictures with fucking cats laying on his ass and shit. I got another picture of Hassan, maybe about 5 years ago, standing with Bambada with a jersey on, looking all snuggled up like a bitch. So, if we want to get questions answered and we want to start speculating about shit and what people do in their personal lives, then let's bring it all up. Let's bring up Hassan with Bambada and why he ain't doing shit and why he let August 14th pass. Let's bring up Tammy and figure out why the fuck his mom gave him away in high school to the white zaddies. Since questions won't need to be answered.
And that's my situation.
Right.
At no time, even when my son was here, would I ever think to be with one of his friends. But these are even
want to talk to nobody.
Yeah. I don't date. I'm
Okay, the question asks, was it his friends or ops? Now I need to know that. Because if it's ops, I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't know or don't know that they're ops. I mean, everybody's an op to me. They're not me. Like, everybody's an op to me if it ain't my wife. Like, so then what's an op? Who started this op shit, man? Because now you got other people using the word op that it doesn't even make sense anymore. Op. I thought it was the opposition. I thought it was everything that goes against you and what you believe. That's what I thought an op was. Not her not knowing that it could be one of her killers. I mean, I'm damn sure that she wouldn't sleep with a person that she knew was connected to them. Like, come on, really?
My mind is not there. You know what I'm saying? My morning is not over.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, because you being a more mature lady, see the way you present yourself with sophistication and intelligence. I don't understand why Mama Duck is going on all these different blogs, getting to all these different beefs. It goes to show that the product that she produced, and this like,
okay, I gotta say this, and like I told you, I'm real. If anybody got a problem with what I say, you can respond. But kids are for the future. How do you know you're gonna get in a beef? What beef is she starting? She's going on platforms and they're calling her the deadbeat mom. They calling her a bitch. They calling her an unsuccessful parent. They calling her naive and asinine. So I want to know, what platform is she going to starting it? Or is it they all just going on her?
No disrespect to FBGD Duck, but the product that mother has produced.
Nice.
See, this is that Hassan shit right here. And I'm about to end this live soon, but this is Hassan shit right here. Hassan, like I told y'all, was raised off of rappers and people seen on TV, other men, because he can't be a man, right? Here we go with these people thinking just because a rapper shows you an image, just because a rapper says most rappers ain't or do shit that they say they do. It's a fucking image. It's called entertainment. So they're there to entertain you. And drama, guns, and drama and deaths is I guess it's entertaining. She told you 1,000,000 times over. Her son wasn't like that. It was an image. It was an image. It was an image. And I believe it. How many people said that Tuka shit and didn't know? Young and May, she apologized for it, and multiple others, because they didn't know. Because it's an image. And the problem be with some of these rappers and why I think shit happens to them and get killed, they can't get out of their image. They're so stuck in that image and doing it so much they can't get out. Then on top of it, these kids out here following Dirk and all these dumb motherfuckers just found out Dirk ain't had a goddamn GED or a high school diploma. But out here making money moves, big moves, huh? Did anybody ask why everybody around Dirk is dying or in jail? Anybody ask that? No. No one asks questions about Dirk. It's all about Mama Duck and her decisions. Well, then let's go off of everybody else's decisions. I'm sure you and me and plenty others have made some dumb ass fucking decisions. I made a dumb decision about 2 days ago. Sometimes you just be human. We fuck up. We fuck up and we fuck up and we fuck up and we fuck up. That's our job as humans. We just fuck up. We go to places and we fuck it up. We just fuck up. And we're supposed to learn from it and move on and mature and mature. Some people, it takes longer than others. So why is it that because you're mature, you're allowed to blame somebody because you think at your age and at their age, they're supposed to be a certain way? So I guess at 40, you're supposed to have a 4-bedroom house and a 2-acre land and about 4 cars. Like, please show me this book that says by what age you're supposed to have shit. Because if people stop living off of everybody else's goals and shit, we'll be fine.
Has not produced fruit. It's nothing but destruction. That's why, a lot of y'all don't like Kevin Samuels, and I don't particularly care for Kevin Samuels. I believe that men that listen to Kevin Samuels have feminine tendencies and stuff like that. But this one thing I can say about Kevin Samuels that I agree with about SG.
So I want to explain them tendencies, bro, because I'm a clean dude. Like I said, this video is not coming at anybody. It's just questions asked, some things I don't understand, and I might have to get taught it. But I do understand what I will say. There is no playbook to parenting, to raising a kid, to what you're supposed to have by at what age. And I think I'm ending the note off at about probably there. Because I feel like it should be more of a panel discussion after this at this point. Since I feel like people have restrictions and age restrictions and everything. So, not coming at anybody, because I said I always shout out Miss 504 because she do her damn thing. She called that shit out. I have no problem with it. And this video, I learned a couple things I didn't know that happened. And it's a couple things I got questions on. So, I mean, if you're willing to have a panel discussion, Miss 504, kids are the future, refuse to lose, anybody, I'm willing to have a panel discussion about this. I mean, I feel like it's about time that this is to be brung up. Because I have another video I told you that I'm just not going to upload because I feel like this video, because it's containing somebody in O Block. And I just don't want to start no controversy. So after the panel discussion, I guess it depends on what we do after that. It's 7:40.